got you at hand. I am the best in the city. Scratch that best in the century. Scratch that best ever living. No more melodies, no more dance. I'm speaking up so you know where I stand. I'm Sun Tzu where the art of war stands. I'm an assassin, this how I prince. Yeah, I am the best in the city. Scratch that best in the century. Scratch that best ever living. No more melodies, no more dance. I'm speaking up so you know where I stand. I'm Sun Tzu where the art of war stands.
Touchdown! Remarkable! Oh my, that may be one of the great throws ever made. Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable! Intercepted at the goal line. He broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage. And he's got a touchdown. He is Houdini.
This is episode 4, right?
Episode 4, baby.
Yeah.
Quattro.
Okay, hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Marlon. This is Oski. T-God, this is episode number 4.
4's up.
Of No Flaggin of Florida Man Sports. We got our special guest.
That's good shit.
You gotta pull the mic a little closer, brother.
Oh, no, I was
Pull that.
something.
Yeah, okay, here we go. We got special guest, Joe Jackson. Clap it up. Got the claps. All right, so we got a little argument going on.
What argument?
What's going on? I heard some back and forth.
Some banter.
So you guys are close, right? That showed me you guys are pretty close. How long have you guys known each other?
Since freshman year,
ninth grade.
2012.
2012?
I met him over the summer. The crazy thing is, when I first walked in, I'm like, damn, who the fuck is this? Like 6'3", 6'4". I'm like, damn, he got to be a senior. Next thing you know, he about to fight. He about to fight us at the damn senior.
Really? When you first got there?
I'm always about to fight everybody.
Tell the story. So what happened that day?
I don't know what story he referring to.
Sorry, those
incidents happen often.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
people overstep and think, their superiority was everything.
Yeah.
I don't know particularly what story he's referring to.
Nah, it's from the fight
but
Floyd.
I don't think it's a lie. Floyd?
Nah, yeah, he was from the fight Floyd. Y'all was arguing. We was doing what it was.
I thought me and Floyd was always
gases.
cool.
No, y'all was cool, but just that one day y'all was just going at it. Y'all when that nothing ain't happened, but I was just like, damn, this nigga crazy.
He's just a passionate guy, though. I think a lot of people misread that as, like, aggression, maybe.
No, for sure. No, bro. Like, no, for sure. I agree. Like, he definitely was passionate about everything. Like, I would say, like, he was by far, if not the hardest working on our team in high school, for sure. Like, he was always one person that, no matter what, with anything, it was always competition. Good competition, obviously. Like, he just wanted to be the best at everything.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking earlier, you're doing everything in high school, from kickoff, kick return, to then go play X receiver, running deep ball, deep routes, like
DN.
Going back to D end, your main position, tight end, everything.
Kept me in shape, but
for sure. And that goes to, and then you said that year you had 3 guys in rotation on the D linemen or the D ends.
No. That was a different topic with the college team.
Mm-hmm. Right. But that prepared you to just have that stamina to do that, right?
I tell people all the time, if it wasn't for Coach Sims, I don't know how I would have did in college, bro. College was a walk in the park when it came to anything like working out wise or condition wise because he used to dog us, rightfully so.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the nature of our school was, especially if you're really good, you're going to play both ways.
Truly.
And if you were me, obviously, you had to play everything almost at all times. Mm-hmm. So that's just the nature of what it was. Luckily, I never complained about it. He told me that's what it was. I was like, all right, that's the role I got to take. Mm-hmm. That's the role I do. So by the time I got to college, I remember, man, the first time I ever did conditioning, we had gas. I think we probably ran like 22 half gases. And I'm first. We ran like the first 4-5. I'm first. I'm 15 seconds. Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
He said, all right, now you trying to show out. He's like, you trying to show out. Watch, baby. Watch. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like, come on. 11, 12. Mm-hmm. I said, dog, I've been running like this at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. We ain't never run half gas. They was all full.
Mm-hmm. Truly.
Come on. This is too easy. Too easy. Me and my boy Pat Bethel, you had freshmen that was coming in first and second all day, every day, almost every time we conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
Then one time, I'm like, oh, you running, but you run with the bigs, Joe.
You ran with the receivers in high school?
One day it was bitching. I said, okay. I went up to the combos group, and I was top 3 every damn time we ran. Because I said I make the same damn time.
Yeah.
If I'm making the same damn time, it don't matter. But the combo group is the biggest group, so it ain't easy to run.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't easy to run in. So I'm like, stop trying to compare. You just don't want to work hard.
Who was those guys you was running with?
You talking about in the combo group?
Yeah, in the combos.
I mean,
that was top.
That's the receivers. I mean, the
like
top.
who was always like you was running with at the top?
That point, Chris Herndon, he was our tight end. I hope I'm saying his last name right.
Yep, Herndon. Yep.
Yeah, Herndon.
He was our tight end. He was always one of the top guys. You had before they got kicked out, Jermaine Grace. That motherfucker was moving. And Muhammad was over there too before they got kicked out.
Muhammad, I forgot about Muhammad.
That dude was good. That dude was good, bro.
So there weren't any running backs in that group? Or that was just like defense?
I mean, no, it was.
So it must have been like DJ
running
Dallas.
It's running backs, tight
Right?
ends.
It must have been all those guys too, like DJ Dallas and stuff, right?
No, I was a freshman. I'm talking about my freshman year. DJ
What about
Dallas.
Travis
Okay, your
Homer?
freshman year. Oh, Travis
He
Homer,
was
yeah.
your year, right?
Yeah,
What about
Travis
Mark?
Homer.
Mark Walton was there, right?
Travis, they speed group.
Okay.
Sure, running backs. Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that
That's
speed
facts,
group.
that's
Like
facts,
those
that's
fast
facts.
guys. Like,
Yeah, that's
they
facts.
speed group.
But dude,
You're
you
more
might
tight end
you
linebacker.
could have been up there with those people.
When they came to conditioning, our speed group had to have it hard, bro.
Yeah,
Because we had some unreal times to make sometimes. And I know they fast, but
it's a
bro,
standard, you know?
right?
It's a high standard.
But them dudes we used to have some crazy times, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and them dudes, I was like, damn, I know our time hard, but them dudes,
No, I mean, coming from like a trainer's perspective, I understand it, but for running, it's so different.
it's different,
Because,
man.
bro, it's sometimes you can't do
One
anything.
time, me and the
running as hard as you can.
Me and the sprint dude, Gus, got into it. Cool dude. One time, he just got, he abused his power. Man, when the first day we get into it, we running, and he was like, I was talking, we was going back and forth, and then he kept adding on running. I was like, I said, you don't know who I am.
But see, a coach.
I said, I could do this all day.
Yeah.
Me, said, Redman, we could do this all day.
Yeah.
The guys.
When Burns, we could do this all day. This is what we bred for.
Yep.
Sims murdered us. I can do this in my sleep at 6 in the morning.
It's way easier.
Ain't no sun. You ain't got us for that long. I can handle whatever you throw.
Yeah.
So we just run. I'm telling you, bro. If anybody missed it, the whole team was running, bro. Like, and 9 times out of 10 it was old linemen because we can only run so long.
Yeah,
So they miss.
yeah.
Now we got to run 55s. They miss on that. They don't make the time. Now we got to run gashes. It's just you be exhausted. It wasn't like that every day.
Yeah. of
But
course.
man,
Damn. So what was y'all conditioning test? Like, what was the conditioning test for us for like in the camp during camp and everything?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember us doing condition tests when I was there.
You didn't have like one
For
first day camp? Like you got to pass?
What
We
about the
just
league?
did crazy condition all summer. We on
Yeah, I
our
feel like
conditioning
college
days.
is more like that.
Like on our conditioning days,
No, but when
we
I went-
conditioned Tuesday and Thursday, bro. And we would run Friday before we did our lower lift. Man, our condition days would be crazy hard.
Gotcha.
Well, what
And
time?
then sometimes
And
at
this
condition,
is like
we do competition drills and stuff.
Yeah.
this is what time of year? Like year round, pretty much. After
No,
the season?
that's
Or
more the
like
summer. That's more the summer.
So not
Okay.
not springtime.
Like that's when you truly condition.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
like-
summer.
that-
Like,
yeah,
spring ball. That's spring ball. That's like 6 weeks of hitting. And,
yeah.
I just remember when I got to like my school's D2 at Bentley,
Yeah.
with like Walker playing lacrosse there. And
Shout out to Walker.
our test 300-yard shuttle, like goal line to 25, like back and forth 6 times in under a minute or something like that.
we had to do that. The bigs.
Yeah.
Because one time they was working on our fields. So the skills had the 50, the combos had the sideways, and the O-line, D-line had to do 25. We was doing gash hours. I was like, bro, we doing 300s, but we going back and forth 6 times.
No, because with Coach Sims, we did it
that
50s.
was
So
hard,
50s,
bro.
I was like, all day,
50s,
I'll do
nothing.
50s.
Yeah.
But
We
the
did
25s,
with 25s, bro. Because 50 we do 50 back, 50
Yeah.
back. That's nothing. But them
Yeah.
25s, man, we was dead. And he was talking about some of the combos. They had to go 53 yards. They had to go longest. I said, I'd rather do that than them damn 25.
for sure.
Suicides on the football
For
field?
sure.
That ain't no.
And
'cause
it's
you
the
don't- you
hottest
don't
day
really-
of the summer on the
Right, 'cause
turf with the
football,
new
you don't-
cleats that
you
aren't
don't
working.
really, you don't really shift and change like that in football. Like not like basketball.
Not basketball. Yeah.
Because somebody could really get a steal like that back and forth.
Well, you're also a beast in basketball. You like led the
Yeah.
county in rebounding just like for fun after football. Like
I loved it.
Did you get offers in
Bro
basketball?
did everything.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
You're like a Draymond.
What kind of schools did you get?
Or, I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember all, but the biggest one I did get was what's that? It's in New York, St.Johns.
St.Johns.
Yeah,
No shit.
Chris Mullen?
Yeah, Chris Mullen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember the end of it. I can't remember the end of the name. But it was D1. It wasn't the D1, but it was D1. I was like, yo, that's my best.
No, that's big D1.
I
That's
remember
good.
my aunt was hiding my basketball medal.
Not the Red Storm?
Huh?
The Red Storm. That's their team name.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
I looked
Yeah.
at the message and I looked at the mail and I was
Fair,
like,
yeah, you got a lot of offers. We get it.
Dude,
You got a lot of
yeah.
offers.
Yeah.
Right, but I still enjoy getting offers for basketball. But
No,
I
yeah,
remember one time my aunt asked me to get something out of the room. I was like, "This is mine." She was like, "Well, you going to college?" This is still mine.
Yeah.
My God, that's funny.
I'm not. I know I'm not saying mine, but that's mine. Like
Yeah, because she.
it feels good to know I got an
it.
offer.
Yeah, of course.
Like I'm the one playing basketball.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember one time, one school offered you. I don't know if it was Pitt, and they was telling you to play football and basketball. If I'm not
Well,
if I
that's
can't
you
remember.
know all the coaches started doing that when they recruit. They try to tell you, if a guy playing two sports, they said we're gonna let you play both. I mean,
Yeah.
if I wanted to, I still would have did it.
Yeah.
But I just didn't feel like doing it at UM because I was like, I ain't finna do all that. Play football all year round, and I ain't
I
finna.
want to do all.
And like, I mean, don't get me wrong, doing basketball, you could get out of mat drills, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But that mat ain't no
Mat
joke.
drills. Yeah, tell them about the mat drills.
What I just thought of now might be kind of weird.
Sims bought the team to the mat drills a couple times. Boy.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
He bought
I love mat
the football team, to watch us do mat drills. Man, look. We in there, each drill, each station is 18 minutes.
Jesus, yeah.
Mhm.
And the only time you get water is when you switch it to the next station. And you got about 20 seconds.
Sheesh.
Woo! The first drill, you got a mat. You go on that mat, the first line, whatever group that is, first line come up like 4 or 5 guys. Boom, they're going to dive out. When the guys say boom, they're going to dive out. You chopping, the roll, and get out. Thing is, the coaches, they give you a thumbs down. That means your group's got to go back and back and back again till you get a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what happens the whole stat station. Another station, you got like this little net. You got to go under that, and we got bags, and we're doing a shuffle. You basically got to stay low and keep it form and not really kick the bags and not really pop your head on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically favoritism. That's basically a favoritism drill because I can tell you right now, I did it damn near perfect every time.
Mm-hmm.
Never got a really that gets like graded on the ABs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you get enough A's, you can miss a day. They were only giving older guys A's. Like I'm like, come on, bro. I said I done seen this dude head stick through that thing multiple times. Another drill, you gotta come out. It's 3 dudes. I hate this drill because the backup team can mess your team up, and that'll cost you a grade. Because once you up, the next 3 supposed to jump up, in a ready position.
Yeah.
And then boom, we run up, we get in our position. He point, got to shuffle to a cone. He points, shuffle to a cone. If he points in a certain way, like he turns his full body, we got to run to that cone. But every time you touch that cone, you getting back and chopping in the middle.
Yeah.
Waiting for the. And you're going to do that however long until he get. And then you might do all that. He still might see you back because the back group didn't jump up. And I'm like, bro.
They get you in shape though.
And then you got another station that's ladders. You're doing every whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I did that damn near perfect every time. Never got anything more than a B. Why? Because they don't want to be, Then you got other stuff where you like basically sprinting in this little area, bro. It's
Inside, right? Yeah.
sprinting and doing all of that. And then by the time you get to the mat, which is, the full stations, if you ain't the first or second, I'd rather be second. Because at that point, you don't build up a sweat. I'd rather be the second, big group go to the mat. Because the first is hard when you dive out. It's dry. You got to jump out. They don't care. You got to jump out. But when it's a little wet, you can slide, boom. But by the time you get that mat, but then it's hard with all that sweat. So now people, you slip in, man, just everything is vulnerable. Well, you're going to be in shape. Woo.
Yeah, that gets you.
Then after all that, we do caterpillar push-ups.
So I got a question.
And every day it goes up.
So, of your group of guys doing all this stuff with, like, you obviously, not many DNs, if any, played wide receiver in high school, obviously. So, and I wanted to ask you about whether guys recruited you as a tight end receiver.
Well, a lot of my offers was just as an athlete.
Yeah.
A lot was DN. It was athlete and DN. It was because because I did play both ways. So a lot of people offer me that as an athlete instead of just as a DN.
So when you're in these groups, when talking about doing this conditioning, you're obviously standing out of all the DNs because you're not a DN. You're an athlete playing DN.
Yeah.
So like, do you think they should have used you like differently? Or like maybe
Mark Rick started to offer that. He started to try to dangle that in my face when he wanted me to stay an extra year. You know, he offered that. He's like, Joey, put your tight end. I was like, no.
But it was kind of like a JJ Watt, like red
right.
zone.
I was like, that's a nice offer. I said, I'm gonna just.
Dude, imagine.
I said, I'm gonna just take my chance.
If
keep playing
you were like coming out now with Dion, he would let you play both ways.
Man.
You know, isn't that crazy?
I agree.
Dion's the only person that's letting people do that now.
It's not even that. It's just that you don't want to utilize people's talents. Then that's on you.
Yeah,
100%. If I got a guy that's a legit monster on both sides of the ball, I'm gonna use him smart. On both sides of the ball.
Gotta be limited. Gotta be limited.
Because I will now. If he's a better defender than he is, I want to start him on defense. Okay, maybe 2 series, 3 series later.
Or whenever you're needed, you know?
Dude, it's
situational.
I was doing that on Madden with your character, but they have your speed completely disrespected.
Because
I had to move you to D tackle, so you're fullback eligible, and then you can play tight end.
Because I never read the because I never ran the 40 at the combine.
Oh, you did.
So what was your 40?
Because I told you I hurt my ankle.
Oh, right.
And it wasn't 100%. Like I wasn't practicing.
So did you do anything at the combine or no?
No, I did. I just didn't do that. Like
so you did everything
drills
else
and stuff,
right?
But like I wasn't practicing the 40, so I was like, why? I didn't even practice bench, and I still did it because I knew I was gonna get more than 20.
What'd you get?
Because I hurt my elbow. I had 2 slight tears.
Oh, really?
What's that baseball guy?
I had the same thing.
Tommy
John.
John.
I had full on cast.
I got that injury in camp. Set out 3 weeks, and I played the whole season with a brace.
It's the worst, right? That's
the worst.
I never I wasn't even practicing benching or nothing. I just did it because my agent was like, yo, you think you get 20? I was like, I can get you at least 22. I got him 22.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
But it's like you,
and then people don't realize how hard it is. Like a lot of DNs, a lot of guys, period.
If you're 100%,
it's hard. Like
at least.
You see those guys get 39. Like I know it's hard even for running backs, but they arms be like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've short arms.
And it's hard to go.
No, you have long arms, dude. That's impressive.
And at the combine, they not like they not
catch
lenient.
radius too.
If you start bouncing, they be like, oh, they don't count. Like if you bounce,
you gotta
away,
lock out too.
Don't count.
Yeah, you gotta lock out.
Right, and if you don't like
No,
out,
for
you gotta really control the weight.
Yeah.
You gotta control the weight because if you start bouncing too much, they're like, oh no.
Only those really fat dudes can get away with that.
Huh?
Only get away with bouncing because it doesn't look like
they
they're
are
bouncing.
big, but like I mean, regardless, if they get 40, if they go to 60, at least the first 40 was all them. Like I'm gonna tell you that right 100%.
now. Nah, if you're getting any high number, it's still ridiculously impressive. You know what I mean?
So it's like.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So you didn't. So that's the only. What else did you do the combine? So position drills? Or no?
I did everything. I just
everything but the 40.
Right.
What's your 40?
Because I wasn't.
What do you think your 40 is? If you had to do it,
if I would have ran a 40, I would have probably ran a 4.7. Probably
that's what I would think. Yeah.
But if I was before I got hurt, I would have ran a low 4.6 or middle 4.6 because I was 250. I was 250, 5% body fat my whole college career. That was that injury, and then I went to the combine. I was 13% body fat. I was 274. I was not in shape, but I was, I wasn't 250, 5% body fat, running in shape. No, I had hurt my ankle, and that's what it was. That's why I didn't run. I'm like, I'm not going to run.
Yeah.
Like, why would I run?
So what is the combine process like? Like getting it? Like,
man, they got you up early as hell and all day. I think I set a record for MRIs.
You know what I mean?
They doing MRIs on me for no reason. Like I understand they was gonna do this, but I had, I ain't never broke nothing. I ain't never had nothing.
No serious.
Right?
Like, yeah.
And dude's like, oh, what, why your hips like this? I say, well, I'm not super flexible. They order MRIs on my hips. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
God, bro, that's ridiculous.
So they ask MRIs on the front and the back. MRIs take forever.
Of course, yeah.
Man, I got there like maybe 2. I didn't leave there till like 11:30. I was pissed.
Yeah.
I didn't get to eat the whole time I was there. I get there, everything was cool. I was hot. My whole right side of my back was locking up because I'm just laying on this hard surface for hours, and I was pissed.
And then the next day they tell you you should be grateful that they even looked at you.
The next day we had to do bench and all that, and my back tight. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it's not a place to
I was like,
successful.
and so they don't really give you a chance to really rest. They just keep you up and down. And then you have meetings at some point. You gotta meet with teams.
Yeah.
However many is not up to you. It's up to the team. They want to talk to you. And, food's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Food's pretty good. I'm like, they don't treat you bad. They're treating you good. But I'm just saying, like, the way they keep you up all day and make you wake up. Yeah.
They're wearing you down, so then when they give you some good food, here you go. You're gonna be extra happy. You know?
Oh no, not like that. But when you go in those meeting rooms, you're talking to everybody. The head coach, the owner, the GM, especially.
The owner and stuff too. Really, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I don't know about the owner shit and all of them, but I think a lot of them.
So which owners were there when you in your interview?
I don't know. I wouldn't pay attention to anybody. I was just sitting there getting ready to answer the questions.
I'm thinking like any
I wouldn't try to,
guys,
and I don't
like
follow teams and like know which owners who. So I wouldn't look and know that's the owner.
Yeah,
Some because their face is always.
That's the people I mean. Like, did you like
Jerry Jones?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know Jerry Jones because I played with the Cowboys. I knew
Of
because
course,
Jerry Jones, the Cowboys.
So they obviously
on TV,
they interviewed, right? So then you were like, were you starstruck at all? Like, oh my god, it's Jerry Jones.
Who? No.
Not him, bro. No.
Yeah,
I just don't.
You don't give a shit.
So that made me think. What was like the weirdest question you were asked in these interviews? Because you hear some dudes like telling those stories where they'll ask you some out there.
No, somebody don't ask me nothing about them like family. Nothing. I don't know.
Because I feel like you're not afraid to like just jump into the controversial stuff.
No, nothing. So like, no, they didn't really ask me like nothing. So that they didn't ask me. I don't think anything like off the walls. Except Nah, they didn't ask me nothing off the wall because I would have
just decent normal.
They did.
You would have snapped.
You would have snapped. But I would politely, let them know what was up. That's just it.
Because like I don't know how this even relates to that. But I was thinking the
most
Dion
of my interviews, they had my film.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know if you know your football.
Yeah,
got you.
And I hit them with everything. That's why I was like, come on,
mm-hmm.
They was like, oh, what's this play? I knew everything. And what I did was my boy Shaq. My boy Shaq Corbin, him, my boy Zach McLeod, and my boy Pat. I told him let's go to dinner. I took him to dinner, and I was talking with Shaq because Shaq got a linebacker. Shaq knows his stuff.
Yeah, he's the mic. He's smart.
Hey, all I need to know, I say, just let me know what our coverage call was. Like the colors and every color meant we were in like man, and I know. So boom, that's just all I need to know because I know all our defense lingo. I know all the stunts and everything we got with the linebackers and the tight and the corners, and I just need to know what their coverages was, like what the calls was. Right. I knew few of them because it doesn't pertain
matter
to me.
Right. Yeah.
Only when I'm dropping does it pertain to me. Sure. I knew those calls.
Yeah.
So when he told me all that, I knew everything I needed to know. I knew everything. They said, what's this? Do you remember this play? I told him every play, what the call was, where I was gonna go, what the D tackle was gonna do. They said, why'd you jump outside the tight end here? That was a call, blitz. Blitz, I got to get out the side of the tight end no matter what. No matter if it's a run or pass, that was a call.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I like the way you got back in. I know. But it's no question they asked about football that I couldn't answer.
Yeah, that's great.
That's why I was like, I never had a problem talking though. Like,
you're just about your business. You just want to improve.
That's football. Like,
everyone, you just want to be better.
I tell people all the time, especially women, I was like, football language is different. Mm-hmm. I say you could think some guy is stupid, but they're genius in football.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds stupid, it sounds weird, but it's just
very true.
Like some people, like football language is not easy sometimes.
Like Red when we interviewed the first episode, like his football IQ was off the charts.
Oh yeah, people understand. Like
bro, he's so smart.
There's a lot of stuff I know.
He just sees things that no one sees. Like
we playing Pitt, man. This is the year we were undefeated. This when we lost to Pitt, like the last game.
Oh yeah, the last game of the season.
We had a chance to come back, and this is before they did that walk-in. This is before the running back, the quarterback did the walk-in touchdown. I told our cornerback because they ran the play. They called the play, but I guess they called the timeout right before the play. But I saw the play they ran. I was at tight end. I'm in the 6 because I'm in the 6 because the tight end's there. Mm-hmm. They don't have any receivers. They run the ball damn near right across my face, and I'm there to I said, okay. They call a timeout. I said, okay, I know what you're going to do. I'm talking to D, and his name is D. I know his last name is D. I'm probably Delaney, I think, maybe. I said, I said, you the last line defense. I said, they don't need you over there. I said, wait. I said, I think he's going to keep it.
Little bootleg? Naked, like bootleg?
Yeah, I said, we just saw that they was going to run it.
Yeah.
They barely got the timeout. That play was dumb. Like, we blew that play up. Mm-hmm. They was going to have to punt or go for the field goal. Mm-hmm. I said, he going to keep it, but I gotta play my job. My instincts are crazy, but I gotta do my job. I gotta be in a 6, play the C gap, destroy the tight end.
Yeah.
Snap. I saw everything. Because I'm controlling the tight end. He keeps it. I shed. This dude is walking in the end zone. Why? Because the cornerback is over there where he's not needed. I was like, Well, and that was that. I was like, well,
what can I do?
That's common sense, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, that ain't even having crazy IQ. That's just being a football player.
So how do
there's
you
no
think-
receivers and there's a tight end, there's a running back. There's no receivers. You are the last line of defense. Because the linebackers are gonna be, you feel me? They're gonna be moved over. I'm head up on the tight end. You are the last line of defense.
So when you go to like your position coach or something after that play, like, yo, I said this was gonna happen. This is what I saw.
It ain't nobody's fault.
Right.
I can give them a suggestion. They probably got mad at him. I mean,
they gotta trust themselves. The players gotta trust himself.
His position coach possibly got mad at him because, like I said, they didn't need him over there, and I think he left too soon. So he probably did get snapped on because, like I said, you're the last line of defense. You don't just bolt because anything can happen. And especially if I'm in a 6, I'm in a 6. I'm not in a 9. If I'm in a 6, I'm playing the C gap.
Yeah.
I can't be the last line. Somebody has to be outside of me. To make up for that. And I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, if you're in the 9, you're athletic enough to get to him.
That dude walked in the end zone. I was like, man. And that was the little cushion they needed to win that game. I was like, damn. But
I mean, like you said, you
And
just
that was
gotta be a football
y'all beat
player.
Notre Dame, right? That was y'all beat Notre Dame.
we beating everybody.
Yeah,
that
game was crazy.
That was the game you scored a touchdown.
That was the game we lost. No.
No, he didn't score.
Notre Dame.
I scored my freshman year against Georgia Tech.
What, didn't you have a scoop and score against Notre Dame?
No.
My boy Garvin did.
Or you forced it, maybe? Dude, I'm not.
You talking about the interception he had, you mean?
No, that was...
He had the Georgia Tech fumble. Yeah, that was his freshman year.
Dude, no, you had a
that was North
touchdown.
Carolina.
And then you talking about the North Carolina game when he had the interception.
Yeah, that was North Carolina game. No, I had a sack against Notre Dame, but I didn't. I don't think he fumbled. No, they was talking all that smack. We stopped their whole campaign for their running back. That boy quit. He quit that night on them.
Hey, how I
they
felt
had, like,
putting
an
on the turnover chain? Like, how was the feeling of that?
Oh,
Like,
it
what
was
did you
great,
think?
bro. But because I had called so many fumbles, but you don't get it. You only get it for like recovering.
Yeah.
So you get it for a pick or recovering the fumble. I wasn't mad about it, but like when I called, I was like, bet. But it was heavy. The thing like 30 pounds.
It's
bro.
real, right?
And I
Yeah,
gotta
it's
it is real.
AJ,
It costs like 200K.
And then I gotta go back.
Get your ass back on the field.
I gotta go back. So I got the zone. Everybody smacking you. And I'm walking tall, helmet heavy. That thing, like, bro, just to hold your neck up, it's like 30, 40 pounds. And then I'm sitting on the bed. I said, I gotta go back out there. Let me get this on. I grabbed that oxygen quick.
Yeah, I
And
remember
I don't
like
grab the
yesterday.
oxygen often. But when I had a few games.
So that
What was your favorite
yeah.
game? Like, what was your favorite game? Like,
I would say,
college.
I mean, all the games my sophomore year, I say was some of my favorite because we was just.
That was when you got up to number
we just
2,
kept
right?
going crazy.
Number 2 at one point, right?
Right, we was just going crazy.
yeah.
One of my favorite games was when we played Pitt my last year
Mm-hmm.
because I went crazy that game too. But when we came back against FSU, we was down 20. I had 3 sacks that game, but they robbed me. Talking about Francois threw it,
Yeah.
and I obviously hit him. But like that game, it was one of my favorite because we came back from 20.
Yeah.
We
Rivalry game. And that was our first time beating them in like years,
no,
right?
our first time we had beat them my sophomore year. The
Your
year we
sophomore
went
year.
undefeated until
Yeah.
But that was the first time we beat them, and I think like 7, 8 years.
Got you.
And then we beat them that year. Beat them second. I don't remember if we beat them.
What was the name of that? The receiver that caught the game. He pretty much caught the game with a
Langham, Darryl
touchdown.
Langham,
Yeah, he was
dog.
nice.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
McFadden.
I'm happy he caught that, but I had ended the game.
T-time.
T-time. Caught it on T-time.
I had ended the game already.
Oh yeah.
If they had given it to me, bro. When Cam Akers had, I think it was Cam Akers. He had
Cam
the ball.
Akers, yeah,
it was
Cam
the
Akers.
last. It was the play before they scored. He ran. Shaq popped him. I came over top and I stripped him. R.J. McIntosh is running down the field with the ball. They blew the whistle and they like, but he's got. I got the ball. They blew the play dead, but he's got the ball. I stripped the ball and as it came out, it flew right into his arm and he's running. They didn't want to replay it or nothing. It was like 2 minutes or less. I'm like, you gotta replay that. They told us no.
Dang.
The game was over right there. The defense had won it. Bro, people were like crying because he caught. I was like, man, we won it, but I was like, thank God he caught it.
He
Like,
caught
yeah,
the
it was a
touchdown.
great catch, but it shouldn't have got to that. We ended the game on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we always, if you get like a fumble or like a forced fumble or pick, Diaz give out these ball hawk shirts.
Yeah.
I got a ball hawk shirt for that because that, he acknowledged that play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, oh, you won the game. He was like,
Nice.
you know what I mean? He's like taking nothing away from Daryl. That was a great catch. We shouldn't have been that way though because they did us dirty by not replaying the
replaying the play.
Because by the time you said the whistle was down, because you thought our teammate is down the field like 30 yards with the ball. Something ain't right.
That's crazy.
All right, let's talk about the league a little bit. So you got drafted by the Cowboys, 5th round, and then you went to the Browns, right? So how long? So talk about your journey in general.
Smooth.
Dallas, I like Dallas. I mean, I wasn't mad that I didn't play that much because there was good guys there.
For sure.
But the main reason I like Dallas because I got to go against Tyron Smith every day. That's
Dog,
the best damn
guys are
tackle.
tough.
I mean, they have the best they have the best overall.
guy
I'm
is
gonna tell you
like
right now,
the
I haven't
prototype.
gone against anybody better
Like
than him
that.
yet.
Yeah.
Bro, going against that dude every day for over a year, bro, I was just, everybody else, I
Getting
just
better.
killed so easy.
Yeah.
I had to really figure out ways to beat Tyron Smith, bro. This dude is like an oversized DN. He's
So you
not
started.
fat.
So like we were talking
That
about.
dude is strong, too.
No, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's
Like, he got
he's
good
a freak.
feet, crazy hands.
He's lean,
and, like,
too.
Grab you, bro.
Yeah,
His
bro.
hands huge. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. But every day. Like, I'm talking about every day. And I like it because he coming at you every day. I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
And I had Rob Marinelli.
Mm.
I got to learn from Robert Quinn, you feel me? And then Tyrone Matthews, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Tyrone Crawford.
Marcus
You know, he
Lawrence.
was helping me too.
Mm-hmm.
He's a monster because he played every position. 3 tech,
Yeah.
nose, DN. Dude, a freaking
Yeah.
monster, bro. So I got to learn from all them dudes.
Yeah.
And we had Leon Lett and Andre Gerard. Bro,
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. Learn from all of them.
legends.
All of them, bro. So my 1 and a little bit over a year in Dallas, I got a lot of freaking experience.
100%.
And that little bit of time, and I carried it to Cleveland. I was
Cleveland, yeah.
killing them over there too.
Yeah.
So did you meet with Dallas before the draft? Were they one of the teams that you had meetings
actually,
with?
no.
Really?
So that's interesting to me
Oh,
because
that happens all the time.
Yeah,
Even team,
of course.
A team won't fly you out, but some teams, my agent said some teams do that to keep it under the radar, like who they really want.
that or
Because
I think
somebody
maybe
might
they
coast. Somebody might coast who they really want.
For
were,
sure.
or they were
It
just
could be.
surprised that you were even there for them.
Oh
in
no,
that
they
spot.
definitely were.
And they're just like, holy shit.
Jerry them said it. He was like, "Well, we didn't think we get you." I didn't either, but hey,
Because
Hey, it's
I
our
remember
opportunity.
the projections, like if you would have left after your junior year, I saw like a mock draft.
He did leave after.
His
Number-
first round.
Yeah, number 16.
Yeah.
16th overall to like the Panthers, they
Yeah.
were saying. And they obviously went with
Brian Burns.
Brian Burns
I
there.
remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, so what
Your
do you
number's better
think
than
like
his.
contributed to that? Like I don't want to say like your stock fell because you're.
oh
a
man, I
beast,
told you
but-
what happened. I had the two disagreement with 2 different coaches,
Mhm.
and they asked about it. I told them the truth about it.
Coaches at UM?
Yeah,
Got
Mhm.
you.
you know, it wasn't like an altercation, but it was like a
Yeah.
disagreement. You know, I felt they disrespected. I checked them about it.
Yeah.
They
Just
cried
held him
about it.
accountable.
They cried
Yeah.
about it. My coach asked to I said, I'm not apologizing. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Mhm.
But and I told them I told you they asked me. I told them what
That's
it
exactly
was.
how you answered it.
I
Yeah.
felt disrespected, and I said, look, as long as you don't feel like you're gonna disrespect me, we don't have a problem.
Mhm.
I don't come to work to disrespect anybody.
100%.
You know what I
So
mean?
we treated with respect.
I don't get mad. Like just like I told people now, I was like, hey, I went 5th round. That's still my journey. I got no doubt. At no point have I ever doubted my ability to play against
100%.
anybody.
Mhm.
Even a few times. Like that's why I ultimately left Cleveland. I wanted to stay in Cleveland. I didn't feel like packing up, moving me and my dogs and whatever.
Mhm.
But now they disrespected me because I rightfully earned my 4th spot. I took that spot.
Mhm.
3 guys were guaranteed a spot, all
Mhm.
contract. Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney, Tack McKinley. I took the 4th spot, earned it.
Mhm.
Hell, the guy he was barely letting me run with the 1s or 2s in camp. But you can't do anything when I'm in the game.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget,
And then
man.
when we had joint practice, my bad,
No,
bro.
you good, you
We had
good.
joint practice with the Giants. I was killing those guys too. Like our whole defense was. They were just,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? But the craziest thing was he barely played me during the season. I don't get mad. I come to work.
You had a sack on Patrick
Yeah,
Mahomes.
that's
though.
all
I
I
remember
just
that,
first-
man.
That was
So
the
he had-
first sack of the
So
season.
I had the first sack of the season. He actually
Really?
took me out right after.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I
on the
understand.
back-to-back
because
MVP.
You want Miles and Jadavion, but I'm like, bro, I just got the first one.
So do you
Let
want
me ride that
productivity?
momentum.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how
Let
many
you
snaps
ride.
I played that game? 10. You know how many snaps he averaged 5-6 snaps the season if I didn't play special teams.
Oof.
Why? I don't know. There was no drop off in my game. There was no drop off in my hustle. There was no drop. Nothing. I'm still demolishing the starters when I go against them in practice in one-on-ones. There was no drop off.
Right.
This guy just didn't want to play me. Did he hate me? I'm not saying he did. I don't know. But it ain't healthy for Myles Garrett and Jadavion to be taking like 90% of the snaps.
Especially they're both guys that get hurt a lot.
Bro,
Yeah.
right.
And you would think you would want to take the
Right.
snaps away.
And you got, and then,
And
That's
it's
why
not
the
like you're
Browns are
losing out on
dysfunctional,
like
though.
right.
a
And,
lesser
and then,
quality.
and Tack, even when Tack got hurt, he still was not playing me. I was like, that's funny. And he got mad because we played Detroit Lions. My boy Porter's the other DN. Porter's on P Squad. Porter's one of the guys, I beat out for that fourth spot. So Porter's
Porter
up.
Gustin?
Yeah.
Yeah, USC.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's a freaking-
Porter's a dog,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That guy might be one of the swollest,
Yeah,
more
that guy's a
flexible dudes
beast.
I've ever seen, but that
He's a
dude's
beast.
crazy.
Yeah,
Porter's
I used to
good.
watch, yeah. that guy's a
So
beast.
Porter's up for special teams, and I played one snap on defense. He played 20. Let me tell you, I played every game. I dressed every game. That was Porter's first game up. He played 20
First game,
snaps.
yeah,
I
that's
played
ridiculous.
one. And I'm like, that don't add up, bro. I got nothing against
Like,
Porter.
why are you on the active
Porter
roster
don't
then,
dictate
you know
if you
what I
play,
mean?
you do. I
Yeah.
got nothing against Porter. I got something against you.
Yeah.
Why is he playing more snaps than me? And I've dressed every game. So you're not giving me a chance to show what I can do. You're not giving me a chance to be consistent. That don't add up.
Did
Yeah,
y'all
not
ever
at all.
have any falling out or anything like that?
I don't do nothing to have a falling out. You ain't got to like me.
Yeah.
And I ain't got to like you.
Yeah.
But no, he just
Did you ever, like...
More like a favoritism type thing.
he liked
no,
Porter
did
more than me. He
Yeah,
liked-
so that's what it was.
and
Yeah.
Porter can ball. But the thing is, I beat him out for that spot.
Give him
Yeah.
that opportunity, you're going
Right.
to ball just as much, if
The
not
thing
more.
is, Porter
Yeah.
can ball. I beat him out. That's what it
Yeah.
was. And Porter can ball, like you said. I
It's
know
NFL,
Porter
man.
can ball,
Everyone's a
but,
beast, you know?
but I'm like, that ain't right.
Yeah. Everyone can ball.
I'm like, that ain't right. You're not giving me a fair shot. And then I was
Yeah.
talking to the GM after. He's like, oh, we feel like if you did X, Y, Z. And I'm like, yeah, you talking BS. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, we want to sign a future contract. I'm like, cool. But I'm like, I'm leaving. Because the way you're talking, you're critiquing me on BS. I don't play enough for you to critique me. At all.
Yeah, he's giving you that bullshit coach talk.
Right. And I was like,
Coach
okay.
speak.
I didn't want to leave, bro.
No,
I had already been to Dallas. I've been here 2 years. Why would I want to go to another team?
Yeah.
Why would I want to pack up? But like, I was like, y'all, you disrespected me blatantly.
You
I
want
was like,
You felt like you had to do what's best for you.
Yeah, and then
you
towards
wanna-
the end of the season, you put me on P Squad for no reason. I think, I was like, okay. I didn't get mad. I was just like, but that was just good enough for me because I could leave.
So what's the biggest takeaway from a P Squad player to an active roster player?
I mean, it's different if you it's different because when they put me on P Squad, I wasn't mad about it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was weird because they put me there because I was always on roster on every team, on every whatever. But towards the end of the season, I think Kareem had came back from COVID.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, another reason they was mad at me because I wouldn't get the shot. I was the only one on the team. The only one that
Okay,
got
so
sick.
that could be one of the... That's
That never got sick.
Even when we had a COVID outbreak.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
They was
that
like, well,
beast
what-
immune system.
but I also wasn't the one going out. They said if you got the shot, you can go out. So I was like, I never really go out regardless. So I go to work into the crib. So
Yes, you're safe.
you're right. But nah, like coaches was dope. Most of the coaches was dope. But I had never said I did nothing to that coach not to play. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I don't want nothing. I give me a fair shot. It is what it is.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna work hard for it.
You
Like,
give me
I'ma
the
work
fair
for
shot,
it.
and I'm gonna tell you, 9 times out of 10, I think I'm gonna come out on top.
Yeah.
So
But I just need a fair shot.
was that kind of the similar reason, like why you left Dallas in the first place? Or
Oh
what
no, I didn't
kinda-
leave Dallas. Dallas.
Or they traded you,
Dallas,
right?
no, Dallas released me because when they changed the CBA about the weed, they wanted to reinstate Randy Gregory. So they released me.
Gotcha.
I just got a little upset because the GM was like, "Oh, he's like, we appreciate everything you did in camp, but we don't think you're fit for our team in the scheme." I'm like,
Okay.
"Yeah, I've been killing these guys in camp, but okay." Be honest,
They're
don't tell
like robots,
me,
bro.
Don't tell me it's because I ain't a fit.
It's because you're an individual.
So don't tell me it's not because I'm not a fit, because I think it's just easier to pay a rookie. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
So when Cleveland picked me up, like the next day, and I got there. I was on roster, but like, you know, I wasn't mad. I didn't play that much. I just got there. I didn't go through camp.
Yeah.
I barely knew any plays. You know what I mean?
What I found interesting was when you went to Cleveland, that they just like released Chad. So it was almost like they're replacing Chad with you in a way. That's kind of how I saw it.
I didn't even know he was released until I got there.
Yeah, which is because you play with him, he's your guy.
Yeah.
So
Miami guy.
How about this? Is it tough switching? So as someone that you didn't transfer high schools, right? You were going to Gulliver all 4 years.
No, yeah.
So you went to Gulliver all 4 years. UM every year. So someone that didn't transfer, is it tough like switching teams like that now that you're in the NFL?
No, that's a business. Hell, I wasn't attached to my coaches in college either.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
cool.
saying, more so moving city to city. Is that tough at all?
It's annoying, but no, it's annoying. It really is.
Yeah.
So how was it when you went to Kansas City?
So I went to Kansas City. My agent was like, go to Kansas City. I was like, all right. I wish I would have just went on my break.
Yeah.
Team and the guys was cool.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't feel like it's for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was just like, I didn't feel like it was for me. So after the run, you know,
after the run,
we
the
lost
playoffs. So the Bengals, right? Was it the Bengals?
Yeah, I believe the Bengals because it was a crazy game against the freaking Bills.
Yeah.
I don't know how him and Josh Allen kept scoring. You got me and bro, me and my boy, because we didn't want to go to the stadium that day. I was like, I just watch it at the hotel. So me and my boy watching the hotel that we staying in, and we was in there like this. I was like, that's probably one of the craziest games I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's probably one of the greatest games I've ever seen.
I was like, that's a dope game. I was like, man, that was crazy. Then the next week, I was like, I gotta go home. But I woke up, it was 0 degrees in Kansas one time.
Well, yeah, you
I ain't going for that. You know I ain't going.
Right on.
Ohio bad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio bad. I'm talking about. I let my foot off the brake. My sliding. I was like, oh god. And then all the roads messed up.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know you were in Kansas City. So then you went to Carolina after?
Yeah.
Right. So like after that, I was like, I'll sign with because I wasn't really like
You're on the practice squad at that point.
because I told you at the end of the season with Cleveland, like that last game or two, they put me on P squad, so I was able to just leave. And then I was like, yeah, I'll sign with Carolina, whatever. I was looking at the I can go in there and definitely make something shake. And I was doing great in Carolina. Like they had me like starting on the kickoff, all of that.
Like during camp or in preseason?
When we were really deep in the OTAs. But then
yeah.
that's when I had some stuff happen, so I had to step away from Carolina. Like it was a mutual agreement because they were like, you're young and we want you at 24/7. I was like, I know, but I can't.
You're very self-aware and you know what you need to be a better player.
Mm-hmm.
And
it is what it is, you know what I mean?
And you need a coach who sees you for who you are because you really just want to be better and help the team win.
Oh man, a lot of coaches
it's no disrespect. It's just it's
bro,
mutual.
I like him because even he said he's all the learner I get. I learn from players. He's a good coach. He know how to coach. He know how to communicate with his players. You know what I mean?
No, he's very well respected.
He know how to tell you what he wants to get out of you.
That guy's super well respected.
No.
Like he was the D-line coach to interim head coach, and then he became the head coach for a little bit. Like that's
funny.
For someone to be like that, you got to be very well respected.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, I got a question for you. It's not really pertaining to football, but I gotta ask. So we're getting drafted and everything.
I'm tired of him.
No, look,
What are you gonna say, dude? What are you gonna say?
Listen. So
I have no idea where this is going.
No, it's not bad. So we're getting drafted and everything. What was your DMs like with the females? Like once you got drafted?
DMs?
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta ask, man.
You gotta
here
ask.
and there, some girls hit up, but I would delete them. I was still with Jay.
You would, of course, yeah.
I was still with Jay, so it didn't matter. It don't matter. It was all getting deleted.
Damn, so were they hit they was hitting you up for sure, as soon as you got drafted, on some
Oh no, not so I got
okay.
drafted. But I was at the same time I don't post on my Instagram.
On your Instagram, yeah.
So nobody know what I really be doing. No, I don't post. So I don't really post football pictures or nothing.
Yeah.
But when you do post, it's some real shit every
Yeah.
time.
I just be chilling. I don't really post. So but I can tell you right now, I had more DMs in college because obviously because I played way more. And I saw my face more.
Gotcha.
I had way more in college.
Turnover chain, yeah.
I only had it once, but I loved it. So.
You're talking about the NIL and all that stuff before. So I guess
let's get into that.
Man, hell yeah, bro.
NIL.
Yeah,
we gotta get on that.
We gotta get into
I
this.
honestly, I'm not truly jealous, but it's bro,
some bull.
if our defense if that was around when our defense was playing,
Bro, the turnover chain, you guys would have all had deals with
the
like
money,
a jeweler.
the
No,
money,
it's Shop GLD or whatever.
They would
They
have
already
had
have
deals with
deals
the
with
jeweler.
that now.
deals
They're
with
a
Nike,
deal.
all
It's
that.
like they would have
we
had
would
that.
have
But right,
been
yeah.
set then because our defense was smacking everybody.
Oh yeah.
17 to 18, our defense was smacking everybody. Like the whole starting defense was eating, bro. Like I told you, that year we had 136 TFLs.
Mm-hmm.
All three of our linebackers had like 10 plus.
How did you
you
feel
guys
with
had all trios.
the turnover chain? Like, do you think it got kind of out of hand and they kept adding more jewelry and then they just got rid of it as a whole and blamed it on some cocky?
Because the
like,
thing about Diaz liked to keep it different, so he just liked to switch it up.
yeah,
And everybody who
copied it.
wants to shit on the turnover chain because we stopped winning.
No, I think it's also everyone started doing their own version, and then it lost its like.
No, but
Yeah,
here's the
so
thing.
it's
Nobody can
no one
stop.
did it
Nobody
like
stopped
that.
the
Nobody did it
original.
the same.
It's
No
not
way,
that.
yeah.
And
Agreed,
you
yeah.
know, it was funny how Cristobal wants to say, "Oh, I'm gonna throw it away." Look what you done. That was all. You know what I mean? And I like him, man. He's a respected coach, but
Yeah, what
man,
did
you come in there being big headed, like you going. Don't act like Diaz ain't that man, bro. Diaz is that man.
Yeah, he
You
knows
know, like
Miami
Diaz is
too.
a guru. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I
Where's
just
he at?
think
He's
he
Penn
needed
State,
more
right?
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Penn State. He just they gave him like what 2.5 years. He needed more time.
you know, it's funny. I just kind of I think I get the Cristobal thing now, right? He is a Miami guy, like
They both were.
he is one, right? And I don't think he has like the wrong intention by doing things like taking away the chain or whatever.
Oh no, I don't think that's
But,
wrong
but
intention.
I realize that. No, I don't mean to put those words in your mouth
Yeah.
either. But I think it's just like he's from Columbus. There's the Columbus Miami guy, and there's the Central Northwestern Booker T.
Yeah, the
Homestead.
swag.
Yeah,
You know, it's a swag.
and both of
you
them
know?
from
So
Miami.
So it's almost like I've noticed they failed to recruit quarterbacks. Almost like whatever quarterback they get from like Connecticut or California, he's never gonna know how to tame those skill guys.
You're not supposed to tame those skill guys. You
or how to even work with them. I
elevate
feel like
the way
it's
you
just
work,
like a lack
that's
of
just
chemistry.
built-
I feel like
No, you don't gotta be from the same place.
no,
You just gotta be a baller.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not getting
Baller,
ballers,
no
bro.
ballers. Like you
They're
ain't
just
gotta
not
be
getting
from the same
ballers.
place.
100%.
it just
You
feels like some of these
respect
guys are
somebody's game.
intimidated by it. Almost
That's
like,
their own problem.
That's
Right. Ballers
That's
everywhere.
And that's why
insane.
people transfer or they
Right.
live up to it or they don't.
right.
That's your own internal problem.
Yeah, he's saying more so that people from Miami, like quarterbacks that are good in Miami, they already that shit's understood.
Of course.
And
So
they're
if
ballers.
you step right in, it's like that shit.
Well,
you
I
don't have
know,
to worry
like
about.
it's
With
like
these
it's like
other
I
guys, you got
understand
that.
because I played against that. It's like somebody told me this, like, man, it's so hard to play Lamar. I said, yes. I said Lamar's the hardest thing to tackle.
Yeah,
I said, but I definitely know how to tackle. He's like, "Nigga," I said I played against guys like Lamar my whole life in Florida.
For sure.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
Lamar's one of the hardest people to tackle. I said, but you gotta you gotta know.
Man, we the
you gotta
best,
know.
man.
I know when he gonna
Treon
set you up.
Harris.
Like I
Like
know
a
he
guy
gonna
like
set. I know how he gonna set you up to make you think, and he gonna boom, because they all do it. They gonna lean. But I was like, oh my gosh, I see it every time, bro. I was like, but it's crazy. I hate playing people like him.
nah, bro. I'm sure it's excruciating. That guy's,
Hated playing people like him.
he's
So would
different.
you say he was the greatest athlete you played against?
Who?
Lamar.
I've unfortunately never got to play.
Oh, I thought you played him.
Who's the best guy? Who's the
Yeah, who's the best
shiftiest
guy?
guy in the league, or ever even if it wasn't even in the league?
If I say I have to play anybody shitty, but I never really got to play him that much because I was still a rookie. Saquon, I went against him. I happened to go against him, tackle him a couple times, but that's probably the most
Yeah,
shittiest
elusive.
person.
Saquon was different.
But
Or like
in
just
college.
a dude where you're like first time in the league or whatever. You're just like, I mean, you're
I
never
don't
in
think
all
I don't
people,
think-
obviously,
I don't
but
think I've played enough to really say like my first time, but like something in the league.
They're so super.
Oh
fresh,
yeah, what was your like NFL haze? Like not haze, but like dinner,
Nah.
like the dinner.
oh yeah.
What did you
have
do
anything
for like
that?
dinner?
Like you're
or
welcome.
whatever?
Oh
NFL
man, they took us like probably one of the most expensive restaurants in Texas called Nick and Sam's.
Like a steak restaurant.
Really good,
Mhm.
but it's crazy, bro. And they ordering all that stuff. I was like, man, look, whatever.
They made you get it too, or just rookies? All the rookies.
No, all the rookies like
Yeah.
they made us shut a dinner.
Yeah.
I'd rather do the rookie dinner like that than
Yeah,
only
no,
doing
that's
it
what I'm
by-
saying. That's not
yeah,
that
only
bad.
doing
That's,
it by
that's
position.
fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
They're only doing it by position because if you do that shit by position.
It's too much.
That shit.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm the wrong one to try that with anyway.
100%.
If they was talking something crazy, I'm like, no.
100%. Yeah.
Hey, y'all want to hear something funny?
We was
Okay.
cool. Like they didn't try us, at Dallas. Like
Yeah.
that's why I was like, okay, we ain't gonna trip about it. But if they would have said something crazy, we could fight because I'm not wasting my money for that.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even
Nah,
want
like-
to know what he's scheming
I
right
hate when
now.
people say, "Oh, he's
No,
a
that's
rookie.
funny.
That's like this much of his salary." I don't care. If
Yeah.
I was a rookie that went first round, they tell me, "Oh, it's 300." I'm not doing that.
It's your money, bro.
26K. I'm not doing that.
No, I remember in high
20K,
school.
I'm not doing that. I don't. We can fight about it because that's crazy. That's an absurd amount of
You
money.
want to fight about it? What is that from?
That's an absurd amount of
You want
money.
to fight about it, bro?
Like, you know what I mean?
No, I remember in high school, we used to always talk about like the league, NBA, NFL, all the hazing and stuff like that. This guy used to always be like, bruh, they not gonna try me like that when I get to the league. I swear. I promise you they not
Bro,
gonna try me like
you
that.
can't even try to visualize someone tying him to the goalposts.
No, for real. So then
Like, it's not possible. It's not happening.
So listen, so then I go on YouTube one day. I was watching one of the little Cowboy highlights or whatever. I see Joe holding pass. Like one player wanted to make him hold pass.
But that's not
And
hazing.
No, I ain't saying hazing.
That's just like rookie shit.
Right.
Yeah, rookie shit.
So Jojo gets the pass. Jojo's like, bro, just know I'm not doing this tomorrow. This the only time I'm doing it.
It's funny.
I don't think. Did I say that?
Bro, yes. He told me, hey, this the only time I'm doing this.
Probably.
That's so funny. Bro, so like, I mean, I watched you from afar when you were playing with Oski, and I watched this freaking guy at receiver. Like, that was the craziest. When I watched it, I was like, yeah, that guy's definitely going to the NFL.
Bro, I remember
So did you have-
throwing back shoulders, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, I
bro,
missed
it's just
that
like
one.
unfair.
And you just caught it somehow.
What was your mindset like? Was it like always tunnel vision? Like, I'm going to be in the NFL? Like, 100%
I mean, since I was
know
a
it.
kid, I was like, I'm going to go to NFL and NBA.
Yeah.
I'm going to one of them motherfuckers.
But you're probably like 6 foot at like 10 years old, no?
No, I hit my growth spurt like 7th grade. I know that's like, oh, you know,
Typical.
but I wasn't like short, but I was
Yeah.
like, you know, a decent height for
Yeah.
a dude. Then like by the time I got to like 7th grade, I was like 6'1". Then 8th grade, right?
Jesus.
Casually. Yeah, it just happened in my
6'1"
growth
in
spurt.
7th
No,
grade.
I did. I was like 5'6".
You're like the kid
Still
dunking.
pretty tall.
I was like
I was
5'6".
like in 8th grade.
I mean,
When was your first dunk?
My first like dunk in the game was in 9th grade.
What about just in
My
general?
first dunk was like 7th grade, like, but like I could
Yeah.
only dunk off of like a little alley. So
Yeah.
I couldn't like fully
Yeah.
palm it. I could fully palm it in 8th grade, but like
Yeah,
my first in-game dunk was 9th grade on an AAU game.
tough.
That's crazy.
It was on fast break. Whew.
How long or how early did you start playing like tackle football?
4th grade.
Because there's probably was it
4th
ever
grade.
Oh,
what was the
okay.
Razorbacks?
But I stopped playing like after
Yeah.
6th grade because I was just big.
I was
Like,
going to say that.
I
You
wasn't
probably
even fat.
couldn't
I
make
was
the weight.
just-
I know that's what I'm saying. You
I
probably
was
couldn't make
just
the
big,
weight.
and Coach Kurt was like, "Oh, you know, you want to play 160?" I was like, "I'm not losing
Coach
30
Kurt.
pounds, man.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
ridiculous.
losing 30 pounds playing no kids game.
Yeah, it's
What's
crazy.
wrong with you, man?" I was like, "Oh,
Dude, you could have gone to
You're,
Gulliver.
you're
and
a
played.
200-pound man.
why would I go to
You
Gulliver?"
played
No,
bad,
my
you
middle
don't
school,
play nobody.
basketball team was.
Oh, you did
we
basketball.
was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
And guess who he played with? Maurice Alexander.
Oh, no way.
Oh yeah,
Basketball?
from hard time.
Hard
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh, no way. Awesome.
Oh, that boy's cold on the court. He's
Really?
like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a point guard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could see that.
Campbell Drive.
I could so see that, yeah.
Campbell Drive was
Campbell
bad.
Drive.
We were so good, people were lying us so we couldn't go to tournaments and stuff, bro.
Dang. Like
Like
you're
one
too
So
time,
they
old.
got
it was called
grown
the
men.
orange junior
I am
something. It's called like the
12.
orange junior jamboree
Well, you
thing.
probably looked like a freaking like
And they
16-year-old.
told us, they said our coach started like making us practice like months earlier before you can. Like they lied on Whipple. Like so
Yeah.
my 7th grade year, we couldn't even go to that thing. It was crazy. I was like, oh man, it was crazy.
Let's see.
It's just crazy. Like, it's not crazy, but when I really think about it, like where he's from, like, there's so many guys that were dogs that really made it. Like him, you have Antonio Callaway, you have Maurice Alexander, you have Smokey Brown.
John Brown, yep.
Like, who else? Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, just South Florida talent in general.
No, South Florida is the best.
So, like, when I'm up at school, like, when I used to be up at school, and they be like, oh, you say you know everybody. Yeah, because I'm from South Florida. Everybody down there is pretty much good. Like,
There's always a connection to somebody.
yeah.
For sure. Snacking away. See, we did
Snacking
good with the
away.
snacks.
No, I
did
am
not.
very proud. I'm like,
We didn't.
They're not good.
He told me it'd be better snacks. And
Why are you lying on
No,
us?
I was asking. Y'all kept no.
I used to ask for body armors. That's all, really.
I tried to ask
said
him.
water.
I used to
He
drink
said
that. I used to
water.
drink that.
Yeah, he
I
told
can show
me
you
water.
messages. I can show you the
He
messages.
told me not. Ice cold water would just be great. I
would've got-
drink some
I'm
ice cold
I would
water.
have got the body armor. Yeah, we gotta try to get you a sponsorship of body armor.
What'd you say?
Sponsorship of body armor.
Oh man,
Dude, I was thinking,
drink
like-
body armor. All I drink is body armor and water.
Dude, I want
Yeah,
to do
I
like
used to
an
drink this.
NIL type deal with you in like a cooking show or a local restaurant or something.
No,
Like
yeah,
that's
dude.
what I'm trying
Not
to do when I
restaurant, but I could
graduate.
do a cooking show.
Bro, I do YouTube, so we could.
I'm cooking my Dutch oven on my cast iron.
That's all right.
Dutch oven is something else, right?
That's what people want to see. They
cast
want to do
iron,
stuff
but
they can do
it's
themselves.
like a coat of ceramic, you know.
Oh, gosh.
When did you
like
start?
wash it.
How old were you when you started cooking?
I don't know. 13. But I don't really cook breakfast around that age.
Like
no,
eggs?
because I couldn't really
Yeah,
cook
me too.
anything
That's all I
else.
cooked.
But I learned how to watch from watching my grandma and my aunt cook. So once I watched enough time, I was like, okay.
I know you said you didn't have like, or you'll cook whatever you feel like in the moment. But like, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Well,
Like
I've been
like
cooking
maybe like your grandma's
I've been
recipe
cooking a
or
lot
like
of clam chowder lately. My
I like
favorite
clam
soup.
chowder.
I
That is my
used to
favorite
love
soup
that
as
as a
well.
kid too.
Oh,
New,
yeah,
New
I make
England
everything
clam or
from
Manhattan
scratch.
clam chowder?
New England. I make it
Yeah,
all from
good
scratch.
stuff. I gotta try that
just to think.
sometime.
That's crazy. You make lentil soup?
We gotta have a cooking show.
Lentil
on.
soup?
I gotta
I've
try
never
that.
made it. I never
That
ate
shit's
it.
fire, dude.
Yeah.
It's healthy
Man.
too.
Just to think, bro. Every day in high school, he used to always go and make a salad, bro.
It's healthy, man. It's good.
Fat plate of salad.
That's all they had. That was decent. You gotta remember, was that
Yeah,
Gulliver?
pretty
That was
much.
seasoned.
I get that.
Man, that was seasoned, bro. Hey, look, they had raw edamame. I'm the
Nah.
nothing but the
Yeah.
cookies.
Yeah, the cookies used to be busting.
Boy,
Especially the M&M
Dude,
cookies.
it's coming back to me. The ice cream machine.
Yes,
They
bro.
had
I got
they had
fat
to
after
switch up.
football season because
they
of
had to
that.
switch up how they gave the cookies because the football players were just
Taking the cookies, yeah. We used to just,
we just grab them.
Bro,
in
you
a
be
row.
roasting the kids for eating
So
too
they
many
only started
cookies.
flipping like in two, like in packs of two.
Yeah, that's so funny. Really good. Talk about Gulliver a little bit. So, what was it like playing for, Coach Sims, that whole brotherhood?
Oh yeah, that line you
That
said
man,
really stuck to me before we
that man-
started recording, bro.
Coach Sim, boy.
Sounds
I told you that
crazy.
man can inspire you to shoot your daddy.
Yeah, say that
He
again
would.
for him.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
that man can speak. That man can give a speech.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he can damn near give a speech on par with Al Pacino, and then he give a
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh, I loved it.
The
I love
inches
it.
we need
I'm telling
are
you, bro.
everywhere.
That was good.
I remember
Not bad, right?
That's pretty good.
Bo was
Bo
telling me one
Ellis.
time, my cousin,
Mhm.
he was like,
Bo
man,
Ellis.
he was like, man, let me tell you how good of a Sims is. He was like, all week he was like, man, there's a storm coming. He's like, I think he's playing Booker T. Or somebody, it was either Booker T
Yeah.
or Del Rey or somebody. And he's like, there's a storm coming and we gotta be prepared. We gotta be prepared to fight.
Bro, that's
We gotta
Denzel.
be prepared to handle it.
I love that.
He said every day, bro, he's telling me the storm, this and that. And he said before game, bro, he in the locker room, he's like, no, all week I've been telling you there's a storm. He said, but they not the storm. We the damn storm. Dog. What I'm telling you, bro, I was like, that's gotta be hard.
That
And
is
I'm
beautiful.
honestly, he said more.
That's amazing. I love
He
that.
said more than what I
Of course.
said at
Yeah.
the end.
Dude, his story about his leg.
Bro, Sims.
Oh, yeah, when he was in college?
He said, when he's in
Yeah,
college, he said, I
that's
hurt my
crazy.
knee, I hurt my back. He said, we
That's
can't
crazy.
take the chance. He said, where do I sign? I was like, where do I sign? I got nothing. And when he had them cornrows.
Love
Oh
that.
man.
He had cornrows?
Our
Did
other
you
coach,
see his
man.
college pictures?
Oh,
Our other
Where'd
coach,
you play?
Collier, man, he played at Auburn.
Coach Cal.
Yeah.
Man, look, Cal is
Coach Cal was, yeah.
Cal was a dog. Both of them.
There's some good ass dudes.
Both
over
like,
there,
oh, his
man.
whole, our whole coaching staff.
Those are the first coaches that I
Remember
ever
the
felt
days.
like
Our
really
whole coaching
understood
staff,
me, man.
Coach Sims has a great coaching staff,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Not only do they know the game of football at each position, all of
Yeah,
them,
all
good
played.
people, man. Good
they
people.
trying to make sure good.
Yeah.
Maddox played in the league. Our coach safety,
Maddox,
our
yeah.
linebacker Frankie could have played, but he had the heart.
Heart condition.
Frankie was the baddest linebacker
USC.
The
in
Telford?
South Florida. Yeah,
Oh, so
You'll
that's the
see.
gym, right?
man, Frankie
Oh, yeah,
was the
yeah,
baddest thing.
Really? Wow.
Moving at linebacker.
Yeah.
And
He was
he
supposed to
played-
play at USC, but he had the heart
Where did he play high
problem.
school?
Then we
Gulliver?
had Coach Don.
He played at Gulliver.
Oh, wow,
He
very
played
Yeah,
good.
he
at
played
Gulliver.
at Gulliver.
Cool,
all
cool.
4
He
years.
was
How
our D
long ago?
coordinator when we was
How
there.
long ago did he play? How old is he?
Frankie's young.
Frankie Young.
He
yeah,
might
he's-
just be. He might be in his early 30s, right?
Oh, so it's pretty recent.
Yeah, he
Wow.
early 30s.
You don't know
'cause
that
he-
Frankie's young as hell.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, he was like class of what? He graduated what, like 09, 08? Something like that.
Yeah.
Around in it, yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
Then we had Coach Don. Was
Coach
another
Don.
dog.
The only reason he didn't play in the league because he put his hamstring.
Hamstring,
Like
yeah.
he literally put his hamstring that like that. He
Yeah.
put it during the combine. That
Oh,
man,
shit.
they don't care how good you are. That's really how it be sometimes.
No, yeah.
But he was
Show
cold.
your
He was
injury prone in
set.
that.
He was set like every record at Duke. Then
Mhm.
another guy, white boy, came from Gulliver,
Connor Vernon.
broke all his. Yeah, Connor,
Yeah,
broke all his
dude,
at
Duke.
Duke, bro.
Wow.
Connor
Wow.
Showing
Vernon.
He's a
out.
beast. He was the slot guy at Duke.
Yeah, that boy
From
was
Gulliver?
nasty.
Connor Vernon.
Wow, that's awesome.
You remember him, right?
No.
No?
He was like
Yeah.
I mean,
He led
everybody
the
knows.
league.
I wish I would've known that.
I'm
I
not
wish I
saying
would've
all
known
this
that.
either.
Oh, wow, that's great. I
No,
I
because
wish I
we
had known.
are. So he usually knows the guys, and I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, I thought he talking about me. I'm like, what? What he talking about them?
Yeah, he's
I think
know all the
we
guys.
are.
Yeah, he's
I
know all
don't
the
know
guys. Look at that guy, I don't know. But so where'd you play? So you knew you were going to go to the NFL. You were certain of that.
What the hell? Why wouldn't I be? I mean,
See, this is what he needs, bro. He
Some
needs
people don't
this.
think like
my
that,
thing
you know?
is that's just why you ain't going.
Yeah, you're right. It's facts.
One of my favorite things ever, obviously, is a movie.
Yeah.
I love. You ever seen Troy?
Of course.
You never seen Troy? Brad Pitt, Achilles.
Hello.
Oh, I have.
Kid
Yes.
goes. You know, this
In
guy.
high school, I did.
Achilles the best fighter. He's like, there's a mountain of a man. He's like, I wouldn't want to fight him. He was
Yeah.
like, and no one will ever know your name. You know, he told us to a jet. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what I'm saying to be arrogant. My mindset
No,
is
100%. Well,
it is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
No, yeah, you also, you're looking
Facts.
you are. You're like
Right.
6'5", freaking, you got all the traits.
it ain't about that either. I know I'm good.
No,
Yeah,
that's not.
And I
of
know
course,
I
that's a big part of
train.
it.
I give it my everything. I know
Exactly.
I've given it my everything.
Mhm.
I know for a fact I would never cheat myself a rep on anything. I hate lower body. I would never cheat myself a rep.
You hate it?
I hate lower body.
Yeah. When you're done, you're not gonna do it anymore.
Huh? No, I'm gonna work out. I love working out.
Okay, it's a love hate.
No, I just hate work. I hate lower body. I love upper body. I hate lower body.
Yeah, he gonna
You
beat
just
the
know
hell
that.
out of some weight.
But I'm gonna do it
So we can do it.
because I need to be in shape.
Yeah.
Because it feels good to be getting stronger.
Damn
That's
right.
just honest opinion.
And you can't
Damn
be
right.
like
And
Johnny
obviously, upper
Bravo.
body is my favorite day.
Mhm.
But you know, like
100%.
I don't mind doing lower
When
body.
did you start like lifting?
Damn.
When I was 14, when I was going to 8th grade, my cousin started making me go work out with him. So first time work out, I'm like, cool. Woke up the next day, bro. I took a step and I fell straight to the ground. I just dropped to the ground yelling, bro. He came in there, he was like, He's like, yeah, that happened to me too. Coach Sims, I'm telling
So
you,
that
boy.
first workout, what was that like?
Man, you seen Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
I've never seen a show.
Yeah.
They can make a show about Sims and Gulliver.
really
Especially when
could.
especially
Dude, my high school used to have
especially the
some-
season,
That's
man.
facts.
He took them to states.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they can. Man, look.
Who was that guy? Strauss, the quarterback, right? The
Man.
Richmond
Yeah.
guy.
Richmond.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now,
He was at
when they
Virginia
went to
first.
states,
Yeah.
man, them dudes was beating everybody. They was beating some good teams. Sims a hell of a coach.
And the
Yeah,
only
man.
team
Well,
they
we
lost
do.
to
We
that
beat
year was-
Chaminade that year.
Yeah, that niggas wasn't good.
Yeah, but it's still Chaminade.
Yeah,
No,
Terry Williams
they
and
beat
Shivers.
Archbishop. They beat Archbishop Carroll, and that was the only team that beat them during that season. Who was like a powerhouse school. At
You
the
talking
time.
about? Was they talking about that senior game?
Yeah, it was, they didn't
Oh,
know.
when I only played damn two series
Oh,
on
you
offense.
talking about our senior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we with Sean Sherry. Yeah. mean,
Yeah, I was
we
there in the
smoked
dark.
them
What's
good.
up, bro?
Smoke
When
them
you,
Bro,
good.
when you
Lost
knocked that
Michigan.
dude's helmet off.
Who?
When you knocked that dude's helmet off.
That was
Oh,
Charles.
Huh?
That was Charles. What dude?
What
helmet?
are you talking about?
Dude, he caught a ball. I threw him a ball.
Yeah, I remember
In
that.
a game, and he
Oh,
lowered his
I'm
shoulder.
thinking you're talking about
I
defense.
didn't
And
know.
knocked
That
the
dude
guy's
didn't hit my
helmet off.
shoulder. No, he hit my thigh.
Yeah,
This
he
dude's
talking
helmet
about-
flew
yeah, his
off.
helmet-
Because he went from my
Yeah, I know what
thigh.
you're talking about. Yeah.
He tried to go low.
But you still had the ball,
Yeah,
and
bro.
you
Yeah,
ran
bro,
him
helmet
over,
came
and
off.
his
Bro,
helmet flew
He
off.
hit my thigh.
His helmet
and-
hit
He
his
was
thigh,
literally
yeah.
a grown
I
man
remember that
against
shit.
little
He didn't hit
kids.
my shoulder. He hit my shoulder. He would have dropped.
playing against
He hit my
kids.
thigh because he tried to dive. He hit my thigh, and I was like, ooh. I can go show
Literally
you.
playing against kids.
Remember
It's
when
crazy.
remember in high school when who was that set
Like
you
he's
up
running.
on Berlin? They just over
Harrison.
just
We
floated
played
the
Berlin,
ball.
and I saw because this is what I tell you the IQ. Man, Mason they called play. They called timeout. They saw me run a seam. I say, fuck no.
Yeah.
Hey, I say, Harrison, come here. I say, boy, if you throw that ball, I'm gonna whoop your ass. He's go, what you mean? I say, Harrison, if you throw that ball, beam it. I say, don't you float. I said, if you throw that ball, beam it. I told him. He said, okay. He floated that ball, and I jumped. I said, this motherfucker gonna get me hit. And the kid didn't do nothing. I got up pissed. I said, why'd you throw it? He's like, but I said, I told you, if you're gonna throw, obviously I'm gonna beam it.
Yeah.
Why not making a bullet? Because then I can turn around, smack him,
Score. Get the
and
ball.
run and score. I'm just
Yeah.
move him out of the way. That's literally how I would score. I would catch the ball move.
Bro, I just realized you're literally like every kid just making a
That's
7
why
foot,
I got
400-pound
mad
Madden
when
player.
Masonette would never throw the
Yeah.
damn ball
He
my
created
way.
mad.
But you're
I would
creative
get mad
athlete.
when Masonette would barely have me in the offense.
Yeah, it would
I
make
mean,
no
we played,
sense.
Dude, I remember the Booker T. It was double
Oh,
covered. I
that
didn't
was
care.
Sherman. I think was that Sherman when he was like, bro, put me in on offense, bro.
I played
Throw me
the first.
ball.
I played the first drive. I scored. Then I didn't play again until like the fourth quarter.
And you caught the
Mason
game
was
winner.
like, oh, you
Oh,
want to go
yeah.
in? I said, no, get the hell out of my face. And,
Yeah.
and
I
Gabe,
think
Coach Gabe was like, Joe. I was like, you know what? I said, you see, Gabe. I said, if you wasn't cool,
I told you to get
I
out
said,
my
I
damn
leave
face,
his ass
too.
to drop, boy. I said, I leave him
Yeah.
to dry until Sims came. But Coach Gabe was like, please, Joe. Coach Gabe was probably the best. Like, I ain't
Coolest
never seen
coach.
this man mad ever. You talking
was
about
cool.
patience?
Yeah.
You know, some
Yeah.
people slow, man. This dude got the
I
most
only seen
patience
him mad one
I've
time.
ever seen. Keon.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you make that man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost impossible. Like, bro, you
Yeah.
gotta be a true
It's
asshole.
impossible
Like,
to get him
Coach
mad.
Gabe is like the most patient, coolest dude ever.
Yeah.
And all our coaches was cool, but I'm just saying, like, you know,
But yeah,
People get
that's his
frustrated.
role. That's his
Right.
role.
Yeah.
He's like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
makes everything smooth.
man.
No, but you
We got
definitely got.
sidetrack. What we was talking about?
No, we're talking
Sorry.
about when you with Gabe and he pretty much begged you to go in and you go.
Oh
you
man,
in and
go
you
in, and they called the play. I said, "Oh yeah, it was hitch and go." You know, I was like, "Boy, you better throw it my way, boy." Beep beep.
That's what he.
I caught that. I smacked one little kid out of the way. I caught that, and the other kid was like
how it
this.
looked.
I said, "Oh shit, my bad, y'all."
Bro, done slapped the mic.
And then I switched the ball, and I sticked the other kid to the ground. And then I ran. And that's all I would do. I would just turn around,
Right.
unless somebody
that's what
got
it
my
looked
leg,
like.
you know, because they always dive with their legs.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
could have done that
damn.
in college too.
No, and then I made a business decision. I'm gonna hit. You're not coming.
No,
you're not
100%.
saying you cross no middle.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So you were saying, I remember before we started the
I'd rather
podcast,
hit than
you were
be hit.
saying a guy you really like watching was like Michael Strahan, right?
Yeah.
Just his kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
approach, just like old school style, not so like
I mean, because
fancy.
I've always been like I said.
No,
I'm
you didn't need to do
like-
anything else. But then you
Right.
said you were going against Tyron Smith, right?
It's
Going
not
against a guy like that.
It's not that I don't have different moves.
Yeah,
It was like
100%.
if I can beat this guy, I'm gonna beat him, and then I can set him up with this.
Mhm. So when you're going against Tyron Smith, did that kind of force you to learn some new shit and just like
I mean, yeah,
expand
if
your
you're
arsenal?
doing somebody you can't beat, you're gonna have to. No matter how
course.
good you are, you're gonna have to learn something new.
Mhm.
But it's not that I had to like learn a whole bunch of different stuff. I just had to
100%.
keep.
So like, what kind of
I
things
had
did
to
you
work
add?
different
What kind of moves
things
did you
on
add?
him, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I couldn't just go to Tyron Smith and do a speed chop.
yeah.
I'm losing damn near every time on that. He's just got that good feet and he's like strong, and he's got like long reach.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you gotta go with hands. You gotta go with power. Like, and you don't want to like go in a power battle with Tyson, but you gotta surprise and then
Yeah.
shed, and you gotta
Gotta
know
get
what I mean?
creative.
You gotta do a lot of stuff to
Yeah.
beat him. You know what I mean?
No, it
So
makes
who-
you think about it, you know?
Who are some other guys like, even if you hadn't necessarily gone up against them like yourself, like that you put in a class of O linemen with like Tyron Smith?
That's
Because
hard.
like everyone
'cause
says like Quentin Nelson.
that's
or,
hard
like,
because I gotta go against you. I gotta go against him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I
you're going
said-
against so many guys in the league.
Right.
So who's the best? Well, I guess in college you said the guy. I mean, who's the best guy you went against in college? Did you go against any notable guys?
That Notre Dame O-line was supposed to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They had Nelson.
Didn't look like
Not
him.
that game.
I blew the award.
Not that
Bust their
game.
ass too.
Or McGlinchey
They had
was the
Nelson.
right
Yeah,
tackle.
they had
McGlinchey.
56 for the coach. They had him.
Yeah.
The tackle, we was demolishing them. Gerald Willis was killing them dudes.
Jared
bro.
Willis was a
Yeah.
dog, man.
They averaged 300 yards a game when they played us.
Yeah.
They had like maybe 50.
No, you guys are some dogs. UM always has dogs.
They quarterback talking about how much he can run. That boy tapped
Yeah.
out. They had to bring the white boy in.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
but-
yep.
The running back tapped out.
Yeah.
They was done.
Yeah, but that was like
They
demoralizing.
bragged about how their O-line won the award. We beat them
silenced that
down,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
From the snap,
What was that, like 40? What was the score?
48 to 8, no, 41 to 8. And the only reason they scored because our cornerback mistimed one of the jump balls in the end zone. He jumped way too early. And they got a touchdown off that.
Yeah.
It was a blowout from start to finish.
And they were like number 3, and you guys are number 8, I think.
So we had just beat the moment we beat Virginia, because we were 13 when Virginia was 7.
Right.
We beat Virginia Tech. The game sold out that night to play Notre Dame because they had just became 3. We became 7. The game
Yeah.
sold
No,
out.
that was that was like the biggest game in that hard
all
rock
the
like
the
stadium.
game
Stadium,
sold out that night.
I was
That
at
was, like,
some
the
like
craziest
drinking
thing.
party.
Man,
I was
that
watching on my
game-
phone.
I was at Purdue.
So
at
when
the
you
time.
ask me what game was my favorite, that game
Yeah.
gotta be number 1.
I was
The way it sounded, it was
Sick.
number bloodlust.
Yeah.
Dope.
They was.
I
They
love
was
that
scared.
rivalry too.
They was scared. And I love the convicts versus Catholics
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
exactly.
was
I'm a
dope.
sucker for a good marketing campaign.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! My boy Braxton Berrios, after the first touchdown,
Braxton
he does
Berrios.
when he does the little handcuffs behind the walk.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I
was
remember
dope.
that. That was sick.
That was dope. I was like, yeah.
Our mom's friend likes to brag that Braxton Berrios like hit on her one time. So he's got some Zach
He's a real
Wilson.
nice guy.
I don't know what it
He's
is about
smooth.
the Jets, man.
Smooth dude.
But,
Yeah. He's
No,
still with the
no,
Jets.
right?
smooth guys.
He's still with
he
them,
seems
right?
like a really nice
No,
man.
Braxton been showing out with the
Very nice
Jets.
guy.
Yeah, that's what
Hey,
I'm
bro,
saying.
He
Pro
act
Bowl
like
and
he's
stuff.
balling.
Like, he's
He's
a real
balling
good
out.
player, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's
He
real
is.
good. He got hands.
Yeah, I know he went to the Pro Bowl one year.
Oh
didn't
no,
he?
dude! In high
he?
school, I remember
Yeah.
he was when he
He
was
was
a
a dog in high
4-star. He
school.
had like a 44-inch
Where'd he
vert or
play?
something.
Yeah,
I
he had
didn't
an
know
opening.
he played in
Yeah,
He's
high
from like
school.
North Carolina.
Yeah, he was in the opening.
He was like a
Yeah,
wildcat.
yeah.
player.
He went to the
you're
opening. He was in the
because
opening.
we play
44
Appalachian State. He asked me. You're right. He is from North Carolina.
Who was a guy? Well, actually, let's talk about so Gulliver. You had like 5 D1 guys.
When?
Nine.
There was 4, 9.
Me, him,
Between D1A and AA.
him,
Yeah.
Deontay said.
If Mullins,
Mayfield.
Mayfield.
yeah,
Handy was FCS.
Oh no, I already said Dante. Hold on, let me start over. Me, you, Dante, Sid, Redman,
Charles.
Well, Charles went, but still.
But he
right. But he could have.
He could have went. He could have went.
You had
who? Moose?
Burns.
I went to the same school as Moose.
Burns went D1. I'm thinking about what's name. I know the name.
Who?
You talk about from that last year or just in general from our whole life when I was in high school?
Your year.
Yes.
My year. So our team.
Yeah, I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
Me, you, Redman.
So you're the only one that went to league, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's the question I was about to ask.
But it's crazy.
Who do you
though.
think was the most talented from that class? Just pure like raw talent.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I was just curious if you were to say like
position. Yeah, position one.
As an athlete, I think I would have the most raw talent.
Yeah, I would agree with
As
that.
an
100%.
athlete.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Deontay, nobody's touching that guy when it comes to running the route.
Yeah,
For sure.
He ain't the fastest. He's running like a 4.6, 4.5. But
100%.
ain't
Hands
nobody
too.
touching him.
Facts.
I told him that Amon Richards was good. The only thing Amon Richards had over Deontay Willis was speed.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a better route runner. He wasn't a better catcher. But he could play.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Amon Richards was dangerous.
Yeah.
Man, Deontay never got a chance to really.
Tell people that all
And
the time.
everybody knew what he did in high school. Like,
Little
League, high
Legend,
school,
man.
everything. But it's funny how you asked that question because when we was in high school, like we had a teacher named Miss Fry in math class. Miss Fry asked us one day, it was me, Sid, and Bryce, and I believe Red was in the class one day. She asked us, she was like, so right now, in 2016, who do you think after college is going to go to the league?
You asked
Everybody, no, she asked us this. She
okay.
like asked us like, who do you think is gonna make it?
Yeah.
Literally, everybody said Jojo.
And they didn't say
Joe.
Mullins?
Huh?
They didn't say Deontay?
No, it was. Well, I mean, it was.
They did not say him. It's just the first
at that
person
point
they thought
where
was
Red,
you.
it was his situation.
Right, because at that point, Red
It was
had
his
to
situation.
Got you.
Yeah, it was his situation. So nobody didn't know.
Yeah.
Now we got Burns
Plus-
coming up though, so
Yeah, Burns got
But he
shot.
was still a junior.
Yeah, Burns was a junior.
Yeah.
And she was asking our class.
Yeah, she was asking
she
for our
wasn't
class,
asking, like,
but yeah, she was just literally asking just for our class. Everybody was like, JoJo, like, type of question is that? Like, if you stay in the obvious, JoJo for sure. She was like, so you guys not confident? No, I'm not saying we're not confident. I mean, hell yeah, we gonna make it too, but like,
You know he's gonna make it.
yeah, like we
He's
know
different.
we know for a fact
different.
he's gonna make it.
yeah.
No, I mean, ain't nothing certain.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But like,
If you do what you're supposed to do, you will make it.
I'm just saying, like, because
essentially.
ain't nothing certain in life. But like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
I mean.
saying. Like, but I ain't like everybody else. Like, I don't drink, I don't go party, I don't do nothing. I'm at the dorm watching TV,
Yeah.
eating snacks. I got my mini fridge.
What you got on your mini fridge?
Hey.
That's a
That's
good
the
way to
question.
wrap it up.
I got-
Some fun questions.
Yeah,
got
that's some fun questions.
I got
Yeah.
Gatorade, soda. I got that milk for the cereal.
What kind of cereal?
Yeah,
Best
what kind of
cereal.
cereal?
Top 5.
Fruity Dino Bites, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Fruity Dino Bites is basically like the off-brand of Fruity Pebbles, but they're way better. And they don't get
Okay.
soggy in 1 minute.
I'm a big
All right.
cereal fan, so I like
So,
this list.
This is cereal called Colossal Berry Crunch. It's basically Captain Crunch with marshmallows. Dope.
You're blowing my mind, dude. I've never heard of these. Like,
What?
bro,
Man, you...
Where do you get them? Publix?
I mean, you can get those
Like the
probably
best
at
of
Publix
Lucky Charms.
or Walmart or
without
Amazon.
the shitty part.
You got to try some foreign snacks, man. They're good.
All right,
Yeah, I've heard. some
your
good
go-to
things.
song before every game.
I don't really got to go to, so I just listen to music.
Man, I remember in high school you used to be listening to that Fantasia.
Right, but that one to go to song.
So
That's just-
what you
that's
listen?
just
What's on the
shuffle.
playlist?
Yeah.
I ain't got no playlist. I just listen to my
Or
music.
what's in your music?
What's ever in my music? I just got a tab called hits.
What artists?
Whatever in that motherfucker. R&B, hip hop,
Okay.
love songs.
What artists are in that library?
It ranges.
He's not
Yeah,
that
Razor
specific.
got Fantasia.
He
He
knows
got
I ain't that
Eminem.
specific.
Got
I'm curious.
Lil
He's a
Wayne.
music
Got,
guy.
They got everything.
Yeah.
I'm the music guy, you know?
Me too, but I ain't
Yeah.
gonna name off.
I
the
just
damn
know
song.
every song. Like when I used to sit next to him before every game, I used to always hit Fantasia.
He lied. I did listen to Fantasia, like the song come on.
It is
come
either
on.
Fantasia or Eminem.
But he be lying.
No, I'm not
They
capping.
heard me listen to
I'm not
Fantasia
kidding.
one time, and I love Fantasia.
No.
That's how it be,
No
though,
cap.
man. Don't you get
Oh,
caught
I
once.
don't care if I listen to
No,
Fantasia
ain't
for the
no
game.
wrong
He's
with
just exaggerating. First off, ain't nobody in here got better memory than me unless your memory.
No, I have way more. I got videos. I got everything.
So tell me when you heard,
receipts.
tell me every time.
Bro, I done heard you listen to Fantasia on the bus.
Okay, but we talking about before games.
No, listen. I'm finna tell you the amount of time.
But no, I said before games.
And I said on the bus on the way to on the bus on the way to the game. I done heard him listen to it. Let's see. When we was getting dressed before the game, I done heard him listen to Eminem.
Everything he describing, he's probably talking about 1, maybe 2 games. He acting like he's talking about every game.
Yeah, I listen to you can listen to different kind of music.
Be quiet. No, I'm saying.
I like
it ain't the music
too.
that gets me hyped. Yeah. I don't need nothing to get me in the zone. That just
what do you listen to when you work out?
How I
Nothing
play.
specific either.
I mean, when I work out at my boy place, I don't really put my headphones in because I just be chilling.
So like,
if I ever worked out at a gym, I'd put my headphones in.
You got like Chex Mix in the fridge? Well, not in the fridge, but snacks.
No, I rarely eat Chex Mix. If I do, it'd probably be the cheddar Chex Mix. But I really eat cheddar mix. I had oatmeal, the little bites, the muffins.
Oh, we got those.
Sure. But nah, living out in college, you can't have much in the dorm. I mean, one time we cooked, man. Them foreign kids, they nice, but they had that kitchen stink and dirty. We went up there to cook. We had to clean up before. They was nice, but them I don't know what they be cooking in there.
Bro, do you watch Gordon Ramsay videos?
No.
Like Kitchen Nightmares? You would love it, bro, because you're all about like order and like just your craft. Like if you're cooking, like there's no way like you can't see how they wouldn't clean up.
If somebody's in the kitchen, right? Somebody's in the kitchen, like you gotta be helping. Cause my thing is, I told you I learned how to cook from watching my grandma aunt, and they clean as they cook.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time 100%. You're done, it's basically all clean.
100%.
The final wipe down.
100%.
So I'm like, get out. What you mad about? Get out. Unless you helping, you can help.
Yeah, dude, you should have your own Gordon Ramsay show.
Why in my kitchen? No, me and the dogs. Me and my dogs gonna have a cooking show.
It's fire. We'll definitely put that out there once you do that.
Make my clam chowder.
Yeah. Can I be like a judge?
Come on. I'll make it. I can win an award for that clam chowder.
Dude, I'm excited.
Because I was in Boston, what's a good vlog? So. You should go to a cook-off and fucking do a competition type shit.
See, that's too much though.
That's good content.
That's good content.
I mean, because
bro, imagine you walking into something.
I like the rush when I cook. I listen to
my music. I don't think it would be like a rush. I don't think it would be a rush. I know what you mean. You're not doing it for like your pleasure.
You present the dish.
No, he likes to do it for his pleasure. That's okay. You don't have to make it a competition. Yeah.
The hell am I doing?
Yeah.
I work out enough,
Yeah,
just like try my clam
just
chowder.
Something you want to do for fun.
Yeah, I'll bring it to you, the finished product. Just
there you go.
Let me go at my own pace.
Facts.
There you go.
Because it's not a long dish. It don't take long at all. It take like 35, 40 minutes.
That's it?
I told you I make everything from scratch. Yeah, it's a soup.
Where do you get your seafood from? Just a local, like...
The only thing that can make my clam chowder better when I got the clams, but I don't feel like washing and cleaning them. You got to soak them in. I do that enough when I cook chicken and other meat.
Yeah. I'm
not doing no damn clams. What I'm look like brushing a clam. I get them out of the can. Man. That might be the only thing, it's still real clams.
It's like a good euphemism.
Yeah, it's different.
Brushing the clams.
Right. I'm just like, oof. That's just so much work. I gotta wait for all that stuff to get off.
Yeah, it takes more time. It's your time consuming.
Why am I polishing the clam just to get the clam out? What? I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's called foreplay, my friend. But that's a good note to end on. No more foreplay. Let's get right to it.
I got one more question I would like to ask him. Yeah. So, are you still working out for the league and everything?
Of course.
Dude,
no, what you mean, of course?
Hey, that's stupid.
Yeah, no, it's not stupid, though.
Okay, that's a question off of that.
No, it's really not, though.
Yeah.
Granted, you know me better than that.
But I'm saying, you never know, shit. Because the reason why I asked, I know a person right now who plays and they just took a break. They I just need a break from it.
Yeah, he took
the year off, kind of. So that was his break, and now he's fucking in grind mode.
He's locked in, bro.
He's in lock mode. All right, so when you're in this mode, right? Are you very like grind mode? Are you right now? You're in grind mode. You would say
cut it out, then.
Or is it always a grind mode?
I'm always working out.
Yeah.
I work out. Obviously, I didn't have to work out unless when I wanted to. 9 times out of 10, I work out almost every day of my life.
Yeah. So for you, it's a lifestyle kind of thing.
Yeah, like I said, I like working out, so it don't
100%.
bother me.
No, because some people are
He's so mad, bro.
Why?
I'm not mad.
No, because some people like.
I'm
not. It's just funny, bro. I'm just trying to make this fun, bro. It was
I'm not mad.
Brandon, shut up.
Nigga, I'm not mad. What you
He's
talking
looking at
about?
his phone. He's like,
I've been
No,
He's
we're
just disappointed in the answer to the question.
No, because I really wanted to know though.
bro, it's been the most fun show I've done so far.
I go work out.
No, but I wasn't mad.
He
though.
knew, okay, I think this is what he meant. He
No,
meant,
I
he
really
knows you
wasn't
work
mad,
out, but he
though.
meant like, are you doing like football specific shit right now? Right? Is
Yeah,
that,
that's what he meant.
That's part of my workout. Like I go.
No,
I
it's
go to the
good.
field.
I wasn't even doing that. I'm just worried about my you know,
Okay.
my shit at the crib. My dogs. That's
Yeah,
it. Trying to make sure my dogs
His
straight.
dogs just gave birth, so you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure they straight too. I can't.
do you
I
work
can't-
with like a coach for like skill specific stuff, or you do it all yourself?
Nah, man. I'm gonna start. I either go to Tropical Park or like I'm gonna start going to UM. You know, because I can go there and use the
Yeah, for sure.
indoor, or I might just go to Gulliver. You know, do some stuff with Sims.
Dude, what's your opinion with the tropical park, like Ruiz, like UM stuff?
Oh, you
Like,
talking how they might like how they people want to build
Yeah.
it. That might be cool, but I don't know if they have enough
haven't heard
parking.
that's what I was thinking too.
Because if they did build it, it'd have to be small because unless you're gonna clear everything else out for parking.
Yeah, they
That
can make it
park
like
had-
2-lane stadium, small like that.
Huh?
They can make it like a smaller stadium.
Unless they're trying to make it like a trash power, and I was like, that's just not fun.
No, it's too small.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
right, it's too
You gotta
small.
have like a
Last
bowl.
I
You know what I
checked,
mean?
they
You
can
gotta have the
only
whole
have,
thing
like,
around, but
less than 20,000 if they were to do that there.
Right, and that's not
That'd be
fun.
stupid.
For
20,000
Miami, it's
from
like.
70,000.
But I was
Someone
thinking
else
the other day,
70,000.
why don't they do it in the Marlins Stadium? Like, because that's where the Orange Bowl was. They can just try to do creative
I'm just telling
scheduling.
you, I honestly think I said in college, I think the Dolphins and UM Stadium should be different,
the stadium should be different, or the
especially
location.
when both teams, because at different times, at different careers, at different stages, and both teams, one team is gonna be really good and one team isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just sucks. It just sucks sharing this because we didn't have our own true locker room.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the Hard Rock is dope though. So
There's
I
pros and
mean,
cons
dope.
to a lot of it.
I
you
love
know?
how the opposing team always had to sit in the sun. So
That is smart, actually.
that's smart.
That's very smart.
You don't like the cold either. So, any
Ironically,
extreme
I've been in
weather.
the cold my whole career. So
Yeah.
What's the perfect opportunity look like you for the next? What's the next opportunity look like? The perfect
yeah, just
opportunity.
fair shot.
Yeah.
That's it.
You go anywhere. You're open to anything. Obviously.
I don't care where I go.
Yeah. You're in the ball regardless.
That's the mentality because that's the truth.
100%.
So, I'm gonna put some of your receiver
because you
highlights
said what's
in
the
this.
ideal situation. You're never gonna have an ideal situation. You make the
100%.
best. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's like one thing I always say: my work ethic will never betray me because it don't.
Mm-hmm.
So
Bro,
if you,
Yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna ask. So if you would have got offered by the XFL to play in that or anything, would you?
I mean, I
took the
did, but
opportunity?
it's like once you sign that, it's like, and I don't know. I'm not saying it's 100%.
No, of course. Like,
Like once you sign that, it's like they try to do that for like 2 years or
Uh,
whatever. You know,
Really?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But is there? Well, I guess there's ways you can get.
and
out
I'm
of it.
right. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying there's not way, but I just.
But you're also. You said you were talking to teams and stuff, right?
right. So it's like,
got you.
Yeah. So that's he's not. You're not at that point. You're
that's
still
just
young.
like, you know,
and,
for last resort, you know.
I was just trying to think of like if Mike McDaniel saw his high school like offensive highlights.
I know that name.
the Dolphins coach.
the mad genius guy.
They got the one that's in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the head
Okay,
coach.
okay. I was about to say I know that name.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I feel
but,
like he would
this-
look at your high school tape and be like, "Bro, this guy is a beast. Like, let's get him the ball somehow."
Yeah, but you could be like an H back.
Man,
Be an H back.
Yeah. I
No,
don't
because
know.
I was about to say something, then he said H back, and I lost my train of thought. That's why I just stopped talking.
You're good.
my
You're
bad.
good.
No, it's good.
We got some good footage. You know,
No, we good. Yeah.
are you going out? You got places to be. You know, people to see.
I'm going home, but
Yeah,
I don't
he's
go
good.
nowhere.
You don't
I'm
go
tired,
out.
I tell you.
You guys
doesn't
go
go
out. You know.
Boy, I'm
Yeah, I'm
sore as
pretty
hell.
tired.
I'm tired.
All right, let's wrap it up. It's over.
Let's
So,
go.
You
say
thought,
peace.
Oski, I don't go nowhere.
I know,
I go
dude.
home. I take my dogs to the beach.
Do you watch a lot of film too?
Huh?
When you're like playing in season stuff?
I watch film for the next team, but then again, I only watch film for like key tendencies.
Yeah.
You know, in college, I didn't watch that much film honestly because honestly, everybody we played switched it up because our defense was that good. Like everybody would try to do something different. Obviously, they try to do their basic little stuff.
Mhm.
So like we just go over our shit. Like we just go over our shit and like look at the center and try to like see if we can get some cues
Yeah.
on the get off. Because centers, most of the time they got a very obvious cue, and the really good ones, you got to really try to find it.
It's good insight for people that play defense.
Andre Gerard, when he played center in the league, he told me one time, like, you watch that knee. He says the knee move first sometimes. It's like, oh, okay, you know.
I'm gonna look out for that tomorrow because I was looking forward to that.
The Super Bowl. Super Bowl pick. Do you have a Super Bowl pick tomorrow?
Huh?
Do you have a pick for the Super Bowl? Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know. I think obviously, Mahomes is a damn gunslinger, but I think the defense gives the Eagles a chance.
I think the front's gonna be a lot, but I think the Eagles are gonna win, but it'll be a good game. You never know.
I don't know, because think about it. Most of the games Mahomes ever lost in his career, they're high scoring.
Yeah.
That's true. So it could be a high scoring game.
So that's what I'm saying. But also I'm saying, like, if the defense shows up, the Eagles are done. Cause
they do have games.
It's very hard for him not to score.
Yeah.
That once their offense, I'll give them. Once their offense get rolling, bro, it's hard to stop that dude. When I was in Cleveland, I shit you not, that dude was going off on us, bro. Not that we wasn't playing hard, not that we wasn't like putting him in difficult situations. Sometimes he was just going off. And had he not something happened, I think he got a slight concussion. Something happened. Had he not got hurt, we would have had no shot of winning that game.
Yeah,
like that dude,
different.
He was scoring every drive. I was like, man, this dude is killing us. He was scoring every drive, dog.
He's different.
Like, oh my gosh, when he was parallel to the ground and threw the ball like 70 yards, I was crazy. Like, I've never seen. And dude dropped. I was like, I've never seen that.
Yeah, that was insane.
Dude, I remember that made like the top 100 plays, bro.
His arm is crazy.
Yeah,
man, we was out there in practice one day, bro, when I was in Kansas for that little bit, and he just launched it, bro. I was like, nah. Tyreek just ended up on it. I was like, I know he fat, but he really slung that thing. But Tyreek Hill is just...
He's different.
Tyreek Hill, he's different.
That dude,
one of a kind.
Fast as hell.
Well, all right, guys. No, man, appreciate you coming out, bro.
For sure. Y'all
thank
you for having me.
Yeah,
Stop being late to your own stuff.
Hey, he has... Everyone congratulate T-God.
Yeah,
He's a new father to some... Grandfather to some nice puppies. If you guys need any puppies, hit your boy. If you need any Frenchies, hit your boy up. But appreciate everyone tuning in. This was episode number 4. Joe Jackson. Appreciate you coming, brother.
Guys. Appreciate y'all.
Till the next one. Peace out.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, son.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you. Nigga late as hell, bro.
That was a lot of fun, man.
No, this one.
I had to get them dogs right now.
Thanks, brother. Damn. Is that the one? Let me see.